الله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا وحبيبنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Tonight, inshallah, the brothers from Algeria are going to share some information about the country of Algeria, inshallah, through their presentation. But before I give them the microphone, I would like to thank them for making a lot of effort to make this event happen. I would like to thank the families who cooked the food for tonight, inshallah. I can tell you the food smells good. I already smelled it. I was in a co-op. And I would like to thank you too for attending this event, inshallah. I would like to introduce Brother Abdul Malik and Brother Masoud and Brother Zakaria.
السلام عليكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة على أشرف المرسلين. This is first.
Can you close the door, please? Khalifa, can you close the door?
بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I'm so happy and I don't think that somebody doesn't, because we are in the house of Allah together just for one goal, to please Allah and to do something that make Allah please. That's so alhamdulillah that He make us together today. As the ayah said, we made your tribes, nations and tribes, so you know one another. It's unify us as experience as Algerians. We have not been united for a long time, so alhamdulillah again. And I want to thank the brothers who found this program because of that. Also, I want to give like a note about as our research, our work based on global research. So some information, you may see some information that may include to Moroccan history or Tunisian history. In the past, there was not a country named by Algeria. There was not a country named by Morocco. It's just North Africa. It's just Africa. So if you see something that you think that it's from Tunisia, but we mentioned it here today as Algeria, it's normal. That's normal. Also, I just want to welcome a friend who is non-Muslim here. His name is Bushman. I want to thank him because he came, and there was another one who apologized for the last seconds because he's still at work. He didn't hesitate for the first time. That make us this important thing that in America we are all together, even Muslims are always all together with the same place, with the same nation. Okay, and I will start my presentation by first a slide. This is the plan of what we did for Algeria, Algerian flag, Algerian community, the history of Algeria, arrival of Islam, Islamic dynasties in Algeria, Islamic personalities, main mosques and universities in Algeria, places to visit in Algeria, hotels and parks, economic facts, food, traditional food, which is today's menu, include today's menu. This is an introduction level about Algeria, which is in North Africa with 1,200 kilometer coastline. Algeria is the largest, or the 10th largest country in the world, the largest in Africa and the Arab world. Berkin ibn Ziyad, the founder of the Syrian dynasty in 960, gave it the name of Jazair Bani Mas'ana, which is Jazair, there was this land of Bani Zanna due to the existence of that. He gave it this name because there was 4 small islands not far from the sea. I mean, in front of the beach. Some stories also said that Algeria's name is from Jazair, which means a guest camp. The name initially included only the city of Algiers by that time, and after the Ottoman Empire, which there is another friend from Turkey, he represents Ottoman Empire today. After Ottoman Empire came to North Africa, they spread the name on the whole Algeria. So the first time it's just Algiers, but after that, well, on the whole country. This is the map of Algeria with 48 states and 41 provinces, and I guess for more than 500 communes, like days. Algerian flag with the red, white, and green. Algeria has used several flags in the past, and the first who made like kind of use the colors of the flag was Amir Abdul Qadir, Amir Abdul Qadir. And this actual flag was appeared in the Liberation War, which is colored. The white symbolizes the peace, the red symbolizes the blue of the martyrs, the green symbolizes the development and prosperity, and the crescent and the star symbolize the Islam and its 5 pillars. So the stars represent 5 pillars of Islam. Algerian community in 2017, the population reached 41.2 million. The Amazigh and Tuareg are the origin inhabitants. Arabs make up 83% of Algerian inhabitants. The Amazigh represent between 17%. Sorry, it was between 17 and 30, and we anyway, Amazigh was the origin, and Tuareg was the origin of the Algeria. Other ethnics or groups in Algeria include European, French, Spaniard, Italian, Maltese, and Sub-Saharan, include to Algerian community due to colonialism, due to travel. And 99% of Algerians are Muslims following Maliki Madhab. We have language, Arabic is the official language, which is 81% of the population speak Arabic. Berber or Amazigh around 20%. In the north east of Algeria, kind of the west, and some Tuareg also speak some dialects of Berber. The French is the second official language with 20% of the Algerians speak French fluently. English is 5% of the Algerians speak good English. We follow the Madhab Maliki. Number of official Quran schools around 25,000 with 180,000 students. Quran reading was from Zaq, most common, was from Afghani, least common, Asfahani, sorry. Kaloun used by one mosque in Busada. The writing script is Al-Maghrib. This is kind of dress, traditional dress for Algerian. You can, I will give the mic to Zakaria.
So Algeria is one of the oldest human remains are discovered in North Africa, and the site of Ain the site is the oldest archaeological site in North Africa, and the remains are dated to 1.8 million years of age. And archaeologists discovered the city of Degna, which is the west of Algeria, and historians said that it came back over 500,000 years. Sicilian civilization appeared between 9,000 and 7,500 BC and continued to 2000 BC, and first appeared in the southern Constantine before spreading throughout Maghreb. The Maghreb was just a general area of North Africa, took up Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, and Atali civilization. It was back in the early to upper Middle Ages, and it was discovered at the site of the Mesa, extending to the Neolithic Revolution around 7,500 BC. And in the kingdom of Numidia, the Berber king Masjid Us-Sunnah was the founder of the kingdom of Numidia, and he was one of the bigger kings who had 3 sons who were also leaders right after him. And Masjid Us-Sunnah was the most important king of Numidia, as he was the founding member. And then there's the kings that followed after. In the Phoenician era, which is the Western Mediterranean and even the Atlantic Ocean, and it lasted between 1,500 BC and 300 BC. And the Roman Empire, as the Berber territory, was annexed by the Roman Empire, which is the Roman Empire directly followed the Berber territory in 24 AD, and it was led by the king of the Caesarian Mauritanian province, where the Ptolemy, the son of Numa II, and the Berber resistance started at that time until they were defeated by the Romans by 297 AD.
Islam arrived at North Africa with the dawn of process of conquest and conversion that stretching from 630 to 711. In 670, Ottoman arrived at Tunisia and established the town of Yaman. In 674, Abu Muhajir Dinar advanced into Eastern Algeria and built the first mosque in Algeria in the city Mida. In 1681, Papa bin Nafi' was given command of the Arab force again and advanced westward to the Atlantic Ocean, like we see in the picture here. Papa bin Nafi' and Abu Muhajir Dinar were both killed in Tahuda, near Biskra, southeast of Algeria, by the Berber king Qusayra, with the Byzantines held in 683. By the late 18th century, Islamic spread in most of Algeria with the succession of Islamic dynasties. Islamic dynasty in Algeria. Recently, in Iranian Islamic Nazir state found Abdurrahman ibn Rustam. His capital was Tiat. The state all over the North Africa from Tunisia to Syria, Libya to Aghaliba, Isani, 800-909. Aghaliba belonged to the Arab dynasty of Bani Tamim, ruled in the Maghreb, Eastern Algeria, Tunisia, and Western Libya, with southern Italy, Sicilia, Sardinia, Corsica, and Malta. The Fatimids. 99-11-71. In 999, the Ismail Imam Abdullah declared himself Khalifa and established Mehdiya as his capital. His Fatimids turned westward in 911. By 969, they had conquered Egypt, and in 972, the Fatimid ruled Al-Mu'izz
established the new city of Cairo today as his capital. The Fatimids left the road of Africa and most Algeria to Zirids. Zirids came between 972 and 1148. The Zirid dynasty was Sanhaja Berber dynasty, which ruled the central Maghreb from 972 to 1011 and Ethiopia from 972 to 1148. This dynasty found Medina, Dia, and Algeria. Hammadids, 1015, 1152, by Hamad ibn Bulughyn, and are known for their fortified capital, the Al-Adli Hammad, in the city of Bijaya. In 1067, became a major Mediterranean capital, a major cultural center and military square. Al-Mu'amid was established by the Yahya ibn Ibrahim, leader of the Budala trade of the Sanhaja Confederation. Marrakesh was the capital. The Al-Mu'amid had conquered Morocco and Spain up to Ebro River by 1160. Al-Muwahhidun founded the Moroccan Muhammad ibn Abdullah ibn Tmar in 1125. Upon his death in 1130, Al-Muwahhidun England very fast to the west to control Morocco. In 1146, captured Algeria around 1151 and advanced to Tarabus. His name Tarabus. Yeah. By 1160, Marrakesh was its capital, and Seqendia was the seat of Andalusia. Ishbilia was the seat of Andalusia. The Ziyadin dynasty, 1255-1556. It was under the Ziyadin dynasty ruled the kingdom of Tilimsan and stretched the Bijaya border to the east, founded by Madison Wisconsin, with the state system of hierarchy rule. Spanish supplies, 1505-1792. Several towns and outposts in the Algeria coast were conquered and occupied by Spain, like Marsa Kabir in 1505, Oran 1509, Algiers 1510, and Bijay 1522. Ottoman ruled 1515 to 1830. Algeria was established by Ottoman Turkish Admiral Khaireddin Barbaros by capturing Algeria and driving out the Hassin and Ziyadin dynasties, as well as any Spanish force in the North Africa region. Algeria has become the strong port in the Mediterranean. Attack on Algeria by Spain and Denmark and French and England, with the invasion by the French in 1830, effectively the Ottoman rule of Algeria as it took in their hand. The Prince means the direction of Algeria. The Prince Abdul ibn Mehdi, 1883, was writing and thought and philosophy, and revolution worker. He was the founder of the modern Algeria state and symbol of the Algerian resistance against colonialism. He exiled Turkey and then to Dimashq in 1851. He was a man of peace when he saved about 11,000 Christians during the Muslim-Christian conflict in 1860. A capital city in Iraq named after him in appreciation and recognition of what he did. Yeah.
Sorry, I just want to give one point about Mahidin al-Father, which is a very, very important personality in Algeria. Mahidin al-Father, in the conflict of Syrian conflict in 1860, the American President Abraham Lincoln gave him the highest he gave him the highest I forget, sorry, the word that he gave him, like the medal of like
highest honor.
The highest honor of, because he saved a lot of people, including the consular of the US.
Sheikh Abdul Hamid bin Badis, 1839-1940, was the leader of the Islamic Reform movement in Algeria. In 1931, bin Badis founded the Association of Algerian Muslim Ulama. Bin Badis is the founder of education, the most conquests to many. Bin Badis was to fight against colonialism of Algeria and receiving Algerian nationality.
Main mosque in Islamic universities in Algeria. So this is the first masjid in Algeria, built by Abu Muhajir Dinar in 678 when Abu Muhajir arrived at Algeria. It was in Mila, in north-east of Algeria. The second mosque that we brought is the mosque of Amir al-Qadir in Constantine. It's the largest mosque with the capacity of 15,000 worshippers. It's a part of the Islamic University led by scholars like Sheikh Muhammad al-Ghazali and Sheikh Yusuf al-Qaradawi. This is the Great Mosque of Algeria. This is the biggest mosque in Algeria. Actually, it's in construction. When it will be built, it will be the largest mosque in the world after the Great Mosque in Mecca and the Masjid Nabawi. There is like 4,000 parking space and prayer area of over 22,000 miles square with 36,000 worshippers. It will also include the Quran teaching school, a library, museum of Islamic art and history, a research center, a conference hall, and the gardens. The worshippers can access the mosque by car, tramway, or even by boat due to its closeness to the sea. Those are like four of Islamic universities. This in Constantine with the Amir al-Qadir Mosque. This is Muhammadiyya University in Algiers. This is Ammar Teji in Awad, University Ammar Teji in Awad, and this is the University of Tlemcen. Scholars and reciter was Azzuddin al-Jazairi or Azraq, Abdul Muttalib, Nabshura al-Asfahani, Imam Shawqi Abu Ham, Imam Abdullah Manzour. And because the time ran out of us, I will, if there is more time, we'll give some videos about those reciters. Now we're gonna give best places to visit in Algeria, and we'll give the mic to
So, Algiers capital of Algeria, and it's the most populous city with a population of around 3.5 million. And the ancient race Esbaf is a race with winding around the streets and flows through the city of the river. And the outdoors exploring is the Hassan Basha, which is one of the city's most desolate mansions. And the city of Algeria offers visitors from mountains and areas with mountain styles from the east and the west of Algeria. Oran is a lively, attractive port city with heaps of character and beauty. It's a range of beautiful architecture and is one of the best cities in Algeria. And Oran is also a great place for scuba diving and sampling Algerian cuisine. And is the main geographical reasons for the Phoenicians to have found Annaba that are still apparent today, and one of the reasons that the city still is prospering. And the city has a natural port with handles, many of the country's travelers, and it has the biggest iron factory in Algeria. Algeria is the city's primary attraction for tourists. The history, the city is expansive and has been settled by the Vandals, Byzantines, and the Ottoman Turks. And the museum of the city has various artifacts to prove its history. And on that picture right there, it's kind of the ocean surrounding that mountain. The mountain on it has a castle and a lighthouse on it too.
So Constantine is the oldest, with Algiers, the oldest state or the oldest city in our history in Algeria. There is a lot of historic places, there is a lot of places, tourist places, and it's well known by bridge, which we brought like two pictures of this. This city was built under or above a mountain above the rock. So Tamarast is the farthest city in Algeria. That's between the biggest cities from Algeria. Elysee, as you see, I will just comment, because the time is around to us, just comment a few information about the stone city of Sigar. Is the largest outdoor museum containing more than 15,000 rocks carving dating back to about 10,000 years. This is like an elephant rock in Jannah. The Hat at the core in Tamarast is the highest. It has the highest top in the mountain of Tahat Akor. Tahat Akor. Oh, sorry. I try to hurry and then get confused. Link. Let me skip this. Is almost a country in its own right, with its own dress, religion, and social tradition. Guided are required in order to access the beautiful old town Mzab Valley, a traditional human habitat created in the 10th century by the Ibadit, and it's considered by the UNESCO as a World Heritage. Tlemcen Senegal, it's in Vietnam. It's a Roman place. It is an old city built by the Roman. Now let's just give you some hotel. This EBs in Algiers, Sheraton in Oran, Club de Perche, French World in Algiers also, and this is Hotel of Mehri in Ouedsou. mountain parks. This park is in Algiers. It is a beautiful park. It's between the most beautiful parks in the world. It contains a huge variety of plants, birds, and animals. In addition, it was the place where the movie of Tarzan was filmed in 1932. Shuia Park, Tigris National Park, Tarzan National Park in Jijel. Now we give some things that exist in Algeria, but if, as you said, if we say Algeria, we mention also Morocco and Tunisia, like this monkey. It's called Atlas monkey. This is actually a real picture taken by myself in Bijaya. It was very actually. This is Argan tree. It's spread in Tindouf and Fashar. With also in Morocco, and this is Fennec. It's between the indigenous foxes in the world. Our also best Deglet Nor, Torga, which is in Biskra, and if you plant it somewhere else, it will not be that kind. That's specialized by just this place, Torga in Biskra. This is travel the best and the biggest in the world. The sunset of Iskram, according to the UNESCO, Iskram was the most beautiful sunset, rise and sunset in Algeria and in the world. Situated in Hogar Mountains, Tamarast province, 500 miles south of the capital Algiers. And every year tourists came to that place and wait until the sunrise or the sunset to take pictures. Actually, it's really amazing pictures. This I just want to mention that marble, the red marble in the Spain, in the capital square, were exported from Algeria. Was during the rebuilding of the dome in 1906 after the fire of 1904. I cover a picture of a person here by the Algerian flag because we are in mosque. Economic facts: natural gas, the 9th largest reserve, oil the 16th largest. We are talking about Algeria, the reserve in Algeria. 16th largest reserve. Sonatrach, the company, the oil company, it was the largest oil company in Africa. The export is 96 billions in 2017. Export goods, petroleum, natural gas, electronics, and petroleum. Main export partners are the United States 17, 30%, Spain 14, 3%, Italy 11.4%, France 8, 6%, Netherlands 8.1%. Algeria, this is the change between Algeria and the US in 2015 arrived at $3 billion. The import is $1 billion. Like the blue, which is 40%, represents China, the change between Algeria and China. Egypt 11%, Turkey 7%, the UK 6%, Italy 5%, France 3%, Syria 3%, Morocco 3%, and 21% with others. This is some pictures of agriculture, Sahara crops. This is a partnership with the US. This is potatoes. This is tomatoes, and this is potatoes. Potatoes is a new partnership with the US in the recent years, which is very, very efficacious. Arrived about Russian food. I think this is the important part.
Can you stop there, please?
Oh, okay.
For a while.
Yes. Yeah.
For a while. Look at it.
Right. This is shorba, which is made by wheat, cracked, It's mashed and soup with some other places add some vegetables. This is called al-hajib, with made by wheat, and we put in it meat, onions, spices. This is called barrel or ghaif. It's also in Morocco. It's used especially in the events of Eid or I will give one. So couscous is well known even in the US. This is dubar, which is very, very important thing. This dubar, whenever I read or hear about Biskra, I remember dubar. It's made by hummus and vegetables. It's so spicy, but it's so delicious. Yeah. This is I passed the military services and this is this is some sorry. This is some bread. Okay. So I will go with sweets. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Now,
Yes. There you go, man.
Sheikh, let's show you what we have today. Actually, you will maybe hopefully you will enjoy it. This is today's menu: couscous, shorba. This is fruit salad. This is I'm not sure, but some brothers say that we will provide some, which is called al-qalb. We will provide cakes and soda. Soda, actually. Yeah. Thank you for your attention. This is a picture taken in 2011 from Blida, the mountains where Blida. Some people think that Algeria doesn't have snow. Algeria has snow. It's sometimes arriving at our name. Thank you so much for your attention.
Jazakallah khair, barakallah feek. Thank you, big thank you to Brother Abdul Malik, Brother Mas'ud, and Zakaria. Jazakallah khair. This is a good timing actually. This is what we're going to do. We're going to stop here. We're going to pray Maghrib, inshallah, and after Maghrib we take over, we do the quiz for 15 minutes, and then inshallah we eat, based on the menu, we eat inshallah Algerian food inshallah. Barakallahu feekum.